Hello, hello. Hey, how is everyone? This is Tammy Louise with TLC Designs. On Thursday night, hubby said it was the 13th.
Yep.
And that means that April's release is coming out on Saturday, 2 days from now. And I have some dies, a stencil, a stamp, and it's all brand new. It's Gerber Daisy stuff, which is really my favorite flower other than the tulip. So I'm going to play with those. I'm going to show you the whole release real quick, kind of a sneak peek. We have a lot of projects coming in from the design team that when you go on our Instagram channel and hop along with the hop, then you can enter to win a prize. And we will run it until probably 10 days. I'll keep it open. I haven't actually drawn March's hop winner yet. We had a late hop, it was the 29th of March, and so I should have drawn probably around the 10th, but I've been a little under the weather and have some issues that I'm working on, and so didn't get to it yet, but I will. I'm going to draw them tonight if I can remember to do it, and if not, I have an alarm set for tomorrow. Make sure it gets done. So there will be a winner. We have opened up the April Sketch Easy, which is still available and open to join in. There's a prize to be won there if you want to enter your project picture into the Facebook creative sharing group that we have. We have so many villagers in that group. I love the projects. I love seeing everything that people make. And then the design team also inspires there as well. So it's a great place to get inspiration, to get a little bit of a feel for what's going on in the store. And there's the puppy dog. She wants the boys taking her. So bye, Bella. So I welcome everyone. If there's anyone new that has not been on the station before, we get inky for about an hour with all the village members. We chit chat, we giggle, we talk about what's for dinner. All sorts of different things. And it's someplace to come and have a group of people that enjoy doing the same thing. Anywhere between 45 minutes and an hour, I will create. Today, I'm going to use a little bit of distress ink. I'm going to do some die cutting. I was going to try and use some of the Yupo background papers that I've had in a bag for, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years. So if on that, I welcome everyone. I'm glad to see you here, of course. Is there anyone in that I should say hi to?
Dawn Wash.
Hi, Dawn. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well.
Stamp Girl.
I know her. I know that name. I'm trying to think of which person it is.
Faith.
Delia. Hi, Faith. How are you? All right, so move the camera over to on top of the desk and we will get started. Okay, so I was sitting here for about an hour and I came up with this topper. And we're going to try and make another one, but the background, instead of being gel press paper, this is kind of like a watercolor paper. We're going to use Yupo in the background. And I've made a bunch of designs years and years ago. All sorts of color combinations. Like this is, again, the gel press on regular watercolor. This is the alcohol ink on Yupo paper. You can tell it's kind of a waxy feeling paper. So we're going to pull from here. I always keep my scraps and use them up. And then I pulled the word moments, came directly from Happy Hedgies stamp set. Okay, so we're going to use that product today. I went shopping with hubby the other day and found these Paper Studio gems, which I'm going to use again today. So let's real quickly show you, we have two different daisy dies. This is Gerber Sunshine Daisy 1, and you get a center that's separate. This is the type of die that will cut out an entire flower and leave the holes in the center. I'll show you when we cut those. And this is the Gerber Sunshine Daisy 2. This is just a flower without holes, so you'll get the entire flower. That's what I made this layered flower with today. Okay, so I will cut those again just so that you can see them all. We have a Gerber Daisy background stamp that I didn't get to use today, but I am going to create with it. It's a 4x4 stamp, and it's a continuous pattern on the edge. So it's handy for any type of inner frame or an A2 portion of an A2 or sections of a card. Beautiful. You know, any type of stamping or embossing, anything that you can do with a stamp, you can do with these background stamps. So they're polymer and they're very good quality. This is a daisy frame die. It has 11 different dies in it. And what I liked was you have a very large outer die that has some stitches and some marks on it. And then next die down gives you, if you cut them both together, it gives you approximately a 1/2 inch frame. Okay. And that's why I used this particular die set this time. And then in the release is also a Gerber Daisy or Gerber Springtime I can't think of stencil. I'm sorry. It's a stencil and it has a really cute look. The Easter eggs. Can you see without the shine, James?
Uh-huh.
Okay. The Easter egg design on the edge, and also a Poppy Dotty design that you could like put speckles all over your project when you're done with it. I'm not going to get to play with this today either, but I will. Before the month is done, I think I will finish with the release. So that is what we're going to play with today. Let me pull out the 2 types of dies that the Daisy Gerber Daisy Sunshine. This is the one. Let's see which one this is called. I'm going to have to memorize them. This one is the Daisy 2. These will be in the store on Saturday. And it's the one that cuts out the entire flower in its entirety like this. Let me put it on a dark colored paper so you can see. Okay, so you get the entire flower. Right? Each petal is separate. You could layer them, cut some and snip some away like I did today, whatever you'd like to do. So that is the 2, Sunshine Daisy 2. Put my samples back away. And then the other one, I might have to cut this again because the first one that I cut, the paper moved and I didn't get an entire cut from it. But this is Gerber Sunshine Daisy number 1. And this looks like, minus the section that is cut off of it, this is the type of daisy that you're going to be able to either cut twice, once with one color, like a black or a white, and then cut again, and you can put all of these pieces back into the flower with different colors, which would be really cute, which I don't have time for today, but I might have to do it just to see if I like it. But so you can see it's a little bit different. It's not like solid petals. It's the petals cut out, and then you have an outer ring to show you what the petals would look like. Okay? So that is the Gerber Sunshine Daisy 1. Put my sample back in here. So my goal for today is to show you a way to use these little daisy dies in a non-conventional manner. You all know what that means, right? It's time to get different with our dies. I want this one. I have a mess growing in the corner that I have to pull these out of. Okay. Yeah. First thing I want to do, grab my die, and then I'm going to take the 2 dies from the daisy frame die.
If I pronounce this right, Dallas Acevedo.
Oh, we call her Dolly. She's going to be guest designing for us for this Release. Hi, I don't know how to pronounce it either, but I'm going to call her Dali, D-A-L-I, even though it's A-L-A something. They all call her D-A-L-I, Dali. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. Please forgive me if I'm not. Call me. Tell me how to pronounce your name and I won't mess it up again, I promise. All right, so I grabbed some paper. This is the U-Pote paper. What I want to do, make sure that it's going to be enough to cut. Let me see if I switch this the other way. It's going to miss a little bit of the edge, but that's okay because this is going to be what I consider the background, okay? So it doesn't have to have the entire die on it because we're going to put a frame over the top of it that does fit. That is the exact die. So we're going to cut it like this. This is the U-Pote paper. Plus, it's got the distressed ink on it. It's
Dallas.
It's Dallas. Perfect. And then I embossed it too. You can kind of see from the background. Can you see it, James?
Yes.
Okay. So this is embossed. So this is a really pretty piece of scrap paper that I wanted to use. And obviously I found a reason to pull it out of my stash today. Put it in my trusty Gemini Junior. This is what my husband calls the sick cow. Noise it makes. Okay, so we're going to pull that out of there.
Angela says hi.
Hi, Angela. What's her last name?
Bichard.
Very nice to have you here. I think I've seen her before. She's been here before. I'm so glad you could join us today. So, after I cut the first one, I should have put them both on together, but because I'm talking and chit-chatting and not paying attention to what I'm doing, I'm going to place this. Wait, do I want this? Oh, no, I wanted that hole. I'm sorry. Now I'm going to get the frame. Let's pick a color of paper. What color of paper do we want? Let's do, I have a few different yellows. That's not the right yellow. That's a good yellow. Yes? Or do I want red? Maybe yellow is too bright. Oh, I love the red. Huh? Red. I'm not big on yellow. I like it, but it's not my favorite. It never has been. I like my oranges and reds, that's for sure. That one is not big enough. See, I keep even like the littlest scraps. I don't waste anything.
What's the name of the frame die set?
It is called, I'll show you all again, the Daisy Frame Die. And it has a lot of different ways to cut this because it has that inner die. You can cut it a full piece this size, or you can cut it with this inner one and get just the frame of the big one. And you can do that again here. And then the label die, which I'm using today, if I can get it with my fingernails. I'm using this one today, and I'm going to cut it here and here. And we use the center section in here. I can show you like are the edges that I cut away. So it makes a really nice, cute little sentiment strip out of the same die set. So having said all of that, where was I? Oh, here. Okay, so now we're going to do the frame cut. And in order to do that, I want these two dies to stay together because I'm going to want to cut it twice, and I want them exactly the same both times. So let's put it on here. just don't like it when it's oddballed, like doesn't match. I'm more picky than I should be. Just like the same distance on each side all the way around. There we go. Let's tape these dies together so they stay putted. Is that a word? I don't think so. Putted is not a word. Okay. I wonder if that will come in
That would be
through
a
the.
problem.
Huh?
I think that might be a problem.
It could be. We're going to try like this. Where's my big scissors?
Angela just bought this tie.
Huh?
Angela just bought this tie so recently.
Oh, did she? Well, that's good. I'm glad I'm using a set that she just bought. Now you can pull it out and use it. Yay. It's the best news ever. I feel like I'm minus a hand or something today. I don't know what's going on. Everything is. Into the Gemini. Again.
Everybody's liking your nails.
Aw, you guys are so sweet. She did such a cute little job on the daisies. Look, I have little daisies on there. And I asked her to do them in orange because my toenails were already orange. So, and then she put the little speckles, like Easter speckles. But, you know, Easter's just passed and it's spring. Still fits in. I was excited to get out. I was thrilled. I was like,
You know, it's a beautiful day.
yes, it was. It was gorgeous. And it's been, 80 cents then, too. I don't think I went yesterday. I went the day before yesterday, didn't I, hon?
Yesterday.
Wednesday?
Yep.
Oh. See, I'm losing it. Okay.
You are.
It's picking on me, ladies. All right, here's the frame. Right? So then you're going to grab your... Look how pretty that's going to be. Okay. Now, the secret is... It's not really a secret. Take your frame again. Put that part away. Now, what happened to my white paper? Maybe I have some here. I do. I have some super, super thick, like it's almost cardboard. I think I have the name of it. I think maybe. Nope. Label's gone. I bet it's 110 or 120 pounds. It's really, really super heavy. And I wanted to use that because in order to make a tap or die, you're going to need it sturdy, right? So let's use this die again. With the same, there's the same width. The gap between the two is exactly the same. So it should match up perfectly. We're cutting it out of white. I think I messed that up, James. I think I only wanted the one. Yeah, I did. Yeah. What I'm thinking.
Don't know what you're thinking.
You don't?
I don't.
How did that happen? I thought you knew everything I was thinking.
Almost everything.
Huh?
Almost everything.
Almost everything. Nicely. So I'm going to take these apart. You know what I needed them the same for last time was because I doubled the cute little red frame thing. That's why I needed them twice. to be the same exact way because I doubled the frame. Like I can show you. So on this one, the white frame, I have it doubled because it needed to be extra strong. I didn't get out my 120-pound paper before. I forgot I had it actually. So this time I don't need it to be doubled. But 8.5 by 11 does not fit in the Gemini Junior. So we're going to just use the large die. Don't really want to waste. I'm terrible, aren't I?
So Amy says, obviously I can't cook and watch you craft. I burnt the bacon for the burgers.
Oh, bummer! Oh, I love bacon burgers. That sounds really good. James, where's the grill? Is it at this house or the other house?
We don't have a grill.
We don't have one anymore?
No.
Like at all?
Oh, we might have one, but
You know what he says that? We might have one, but I don't know. That means it's out in the backyard someplace, and it's dirty, and it's been overridden by animals. Like last year was a squirrel or a bird or something in there. That's what he means by we don't have one. Because he literally refuses to take care of it. I don't know why, but I'll keep him. So there, I have a really thick white frame to go on top of this, and then put the bed frame back on top. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. Take our die, brand new die, put it anywhere you like on here.
Dallas had snow flurries the other day, and now it's just got 80s today.
Yeah, I think she's in Virginia. Am I right? I think it's Virginia. I sent some stuff, but I don't remember because I sent a lot of stuff. I told you guys this is some thick stock. I'm gonna have to.
I had barbecue tonight.
Who?
Dawn.
Oh, really?
First time this year.
Yeah. Well, it would be ours too if you knew where our grill
Grilled
was.
sausages and corn on the cob.
Ooh, I love barbecued corn on the cob.
Are you almost done? Because I'm hungry now.
Listen, y'all are making him hungry. Okay. So all I wanted to see was just a few pieces of the flowers, and we're going to keep this because I'm going to reuse these. I know I will. Now, here, you want to leave a little bit of the edge so that when you go to glue your trim, you have something to glue it to, right? So let's put, we don't want to overlap these portions though. Let's put this one here.
She's Amy's in southern Indiana.
Indiana, is that state that had that big factory fire? Or is that? Can't remember where that was now. I know in Louisville, Kentucky, they had some trouble just recently at a bank. It's awful. It cuts all the way through. It's just pulling it out. That takes a minute because it's really, really thick stock. All right. And then I'm going to want a whole flower on here.
So Amy is having Philly cheesesteak brats.
Philly's cheesesteak. You know what, Jim? We should go get some cheesesteaks someplace. They're like one of those Long John restaurants. What are they called? Coney Island that has Philly cheesesteak. Where around here sells Philly cheesesteak? I don't think we have any place.
Yeah.
Unless we like to go into a big restaurant, like Applebee's or something. I'm not doing that tonight. I'm too tired. With my weird blood pressure. That's why my face is so red today too. It's just been off the wall crazy with trying to figure out medications and adjustments, and I dislike the doctor's office entirely now. Okay. And see, it's still really thick. You can feel that it's really going to be nicely done. All right. So I'm going to cut away a little bit of this edge, but leave this one so that we have something to glue to. So not only is this little die a really super fun flower die to work with, but you can make it into a stencil like this white piece of paper that I'm working on. You don't have to make it into the card itself. You could actually make your own stencil, but we have stencils for that as well. But you could like configure it differently. Like, for example, on the stencil, it has big flowers, but they're all in a row, right? And you get a little bit of cutoff so you can put it on the corner of your cards and things like that. If you wanted to make your own stencil, you could with this particular die. Thank you. My little sponge for my stressing. I like these little dots. They make me happy. They bring me joy. I like watching the bird feeder until a squirrel comes up on it and ruins and scares all the birds away. And I call out to my son, "Squirrel!" And he goes up there with a BB gun, tries to catch the squirrel, shoot him. He doesn't ever get him, and it's one of those airsoft fake guns. We used to have real BB guns when I was young. We used to have little Honda 50 motorcycles and go up and down the trails and take our BB guns out there and shoot at stuff. To be a kid in the 70s, huh? There. All right. So that's as much as I want to put in, and I will show you what this is going to look like. Look at how pretty. It makes it look like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red daisies on this cover sheet. It's so pretty. Really. It is very pretty in real life. Right up the middle. And somebody won last week's, and I apologize, but I have not seen any emails from her yet. Amy Datsun Dixon, I think it was. If she's here tonight.
She is.
Okay. Did she win last week?
I think so. I can verify.
Okay, verify if she won last week. And if she did, I know what I have to send her. And I apologize for not having gotten to it. She did. Okay. Like I said, I've been in and out of the doctor's office. My cardiologist thinks my urologist is crazy because one of them wants me to drink a ton of water and the other one wants me to drink very little water so that I don't retain, and then they're messing with the meds, and you guys know all about that stuff. Oh, I wanted to tell you. Ooh, ready for my ooh, of the day? I'm trying a different glue. Somebody recommended the Barely Art, and I like it. I like it a lot. It actually comes with a whole bunch of tips and stuff, which I like this one because it comes out really smooth. I'm liking it so far.
Amy says, I sent one. I hope I didn't send it to the wrong address.
Oh, well.
It's been known to happen.
If she can just Facebook message me or something and just make it ding on my phone so that I don't forget to look at it again and get one sent out to you. I know what I said. I was going to give away that springtime daisy die or whatever it's called, springtime landscape, something like that. And the watercolor naturals paper that I used last week. Guess what this week's prize is? Any guesses? Come on, let them guess. Do we have any guesses?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Dawn says she loves that real weird.
I do too. I really like it, Dawn. It might be my number one, although I did buy another one I'm going to try. It's,
Dawn says the new Daisy. Daisy dies.
Yeah, I'm going to send out Daisy dye. I want to try this Art Glitter Dries Clear also and just see if I like it. You know, because you can't say your favorite is this or that if you haven't tried them all. Right? Right. Have to be fair. And I like that it gives you some time to have a little bit of wiggle room to get it on there correctly. It's not like an immediate adhere. Move it so you can't see any of the white. I want to get that glue in case any of it smudges out the edges. I'm going to get it off of there. Smudge, like that word smudges.
Marcia is here.
Who?
Marcia.
Marcia. M-A-R-C-I-A.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Did I say that?
It's okay though. We forgive you. We love you, Mr. Jen.
I'm looking at really small letters.
I know, honey. Our site's not what it used to be. So I'm going to pop dot the back of this. And all of the edges, these squares happen to be exactly the same width of the frame. Which, yay. That very rarely happens for me, but it did this time.
No, M-A-R-C-I-A.
Marcia.
Sure, that's Marcia.
I'm pretty sure it's Marcia. How else do you think you spell Marcia?
M-A-R-S-H-A.
Oh, well, that could be too. It depends.
Did you ever see the Brady Bunch? Marcia.
Yeah. See, we are definitely 60s and 70s children. Talk about Brady Bunch. Kids don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
The what bunch?
Yeah. Cut this one in half, only because they don't like around that edge. It's got a lot open, and if I see that pop that through the open, it will make me nuts. I have some OCD issues. No doubt. Okay, now back to the work. See, it's easy in the big spots. It's the little bitty spots you have to be careful. So how was everyone's Easter? I'd love to know how it all went.
She says pronounced like Marcia.
I told you, didn't I? Did I not tell you? Hi, Marcia. I'm glad you're joining us. Mr. Jim tries his best. We're older. he can't read it so good anymore, I guess. He's like on the computer 24 hours a day.
I've never seen it spelled that way before.
You've never seen Marcia spelled with an I-A?
Not a C-I-A, no.
Oh.
M-A-R-C-I-A.
Marcia. Yeah, Marcia. It's probably the most common way to spell it. I bet it is.
I
bet it
Not in
is.
this country.
Oh my goodness, not in this country. But it is. Pushing these down because I know.
Faith says it was nice. Had so much food.
Oh yeah, where did Faith go? Oh, I think her mom. I think Mom had it this time, maybe. I'm pretty sure that's where they were. We had a funeral to go to. I had an uncle and aunt that used to live in Kentucky. Uncle Lloyd, the eldest child on my father's siblings. Back, it was quite a while ago, a year, maybe almost a year, something like that. And he got cremated, and they didn't do a memorial because COVID was prevalent still.
What's your grandma's?
Her grandma's. Which grandma? She got like a whole bunch of grandmas. Anyway, Uncle Lloyd passed away a long time ago, and I think he had COVID and stuff, and he was almost 90 maybe. And unfortunately, Aunt Marge, his wife, just passed away recently, a few weeks back, I think.
Mom's mom. My sister. My mother.
Oh, so Sheila.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Anyway, they had their memorial. They were both cremated. They had a beautiful stone bench made for their ashes to be buried under, and people can use the bench, and it's got their name and everything on it in the graveyard. It's beautiful. Anyway, we had that to do. I saw a bunch of cousins I haven't seen in forever. That's always one side up of the reason we're all there. I mean, it's never a good thing to go to a funeral, but after a certain amount of generations go by, there aren't any more weddings, there aren't any more baby showers, the family's getting older, and the great-grandkids are coming, and things like that.
And then we find out
family life changes.
Your cousin was a customer of my cousin.
Oh, yeah. Small world.
Small world.
There. So that took forever because these Pop Dots, I will never buy them again. I can't tell you where I got them because I threw the bag away. But I won't ever buy them again because they're a pain. So then we're just going to, let me see, the best way to do this. Look how pretty. I love this. I love this. Really, really super pretty. I mean, it's such a different, look at the different tone.
Clark Kent's has joined.
Hi, Clark Kent's, Kents.
Yep.
Great to have you here. We are using some of the guys that are going to come out on Saturday. I'm doing a bit of a sneak peek. I'm Tammy Louise, the TLC Designs. I'm the owner. So then I pulled out from my stash of previously made background papers. I never throw anything away. I had Yupo with oil, and I had some gel board made paper packs, little strips of every color you can imagine. Some of them are embossed, some of them aren't. So I wanted to use the distressed one or the Yupo paper one in the back, and then this one is matte Yupo paper. If it is, the embossing folder made it look not Yupo. So you can see those daisies on there. If I hold it sideways, look pretty. So then all you have to do now, use the same flower die. I cut 2 of these from the paper pack, or from the color paper, and 2 of them from white, which I can use red on this one. I think I will. So the blue one, I used white and distressed it blue. You can kind of see the edges of the white papers. And this one I'm going to make solid red with this distressed. This is what the other paper looked like for the blue card. I'll throw that away now. And in the daisy frame die, you get this really cute stem with a partial daisy on it. I used those also just to create the actual bottom of the flower. Look how pretty. So cute. I need 2 of those.
So the spelling of Clark's name is changed just enough to not be confused with Superman.
Ah. Well, maybe he's our crafty Superman. He can be Superman in the craft world. How long does he make cards? We should ask him the basics. We don't have too many men. We do have a few that love card making. They usually join us. Brian Dickey.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know if he's here today.
Nope.
No, not yet. Sometimes he has to watch the replays because of the time that we do it.
I haven't seen him in a while.
No, he's busy or comes and watch the replays. So I needed 2 of those, and then I'm going to cut two out of red. What is that? Oh,
You got stuff in the way.
what? I know some of the girls on the design team used the embossing not embossing, the stenciling, and some of them used the stamps. I know Dolly used the stamp the other day, and she was showing me some of the previews of what she was playing with or whatever. It was super cute.
Shanna's on now.
Hi, Shanna. Are you working? Are you feeling better? I know she had a sinus cold or something. It was awful. Hopefully, she's doing better today. These pictures I'm going to take tonight, and I will send them to you, Shanna, to put in the posting for on Saturday from the TLC Designs store address. Okay. So see, I would never waste that much red, so we're going to keep that. A little on the, neurotic.
Especially that color red.
Right? Yeah, that's like screaming Tammy. Okay. So what I wanted to show you, I did get all the little bits and pieces that don't belong in there out.
Shanna's not working. Still a bit under the weather.
Oh.
But better than
well, I'm glad she's better than before. So I'm going to cut away some of these red. Just place that one where this one isn't. So I'm going to make sure that they're not in the same place. So anywhere that you want the orange in the background to be prevalent and noticeable, you cut the red away. This part is part of the die cut that should already be out of there. Why won't it come out? There. So you can see the yellow and the orange in the background. Like this one. Just make sure you don't cut a few away. This one. And this one. Okay. Then we're going to put this one. Where's that big? I want to kind of make it so that it's arranged here. There. Then I'm going to cut a few of this top orange away to show the red. Tune it. Not a ton. Like I turn it 4 times and cut. I don't want that one. I want that one to stay there. I want this one out of the way because the red isn't behind it. Oh, it took both. Okay. Grab my Barely Art glue, which I really like. Keep holding it. Sneak my tip in there on the bottom layer. Then on the middle layer, right, got my green flower from the daisy frame die set. Put some glue on it. No.
That's so cool.
Isn't that neat? And then you can pull all the different layers like up. Really give it some dimension, some serious dimension. This one, I'm going to leave it because I got lots of red back there.
Janice says ever since she started, she switched that glue, she stopped considering any other glue.
Yeah, I might have to too. I really like it. And it's not like making a huge mess or anything either. It's really precise. Okay, so with the dies, I'm trying to get the little things out. I suppose I should be more professional and use my Poppy device. My OCD won't let me leave it in there. Okay. So then I'm going to put this back. This die set comes with a center to the flower. What color to cut from? Should we do red? What do they think? This one I used blue. Upside down tan. Because I kind of like had a lot of blue going on, blue in the background. And I used blue and I used one of my new little gemstones. Look how sweet this card is. I need to just put it on a base that's made from the same exact die set. And also, I don't think I'm going to do green at all for the...
Face says orange or red.
Yeah, Faith's right. Let's use the red.
Not need your scissors here.
No, a little inside thingamajiggy's teeny tiny. Just need a little swipe of it. And it was scratch paper anyway. You trying to pick on me?
Yep.
I wouldn't do it if I were you. Okay. Ta-da! I don't want to lose this, so I'm going to put it back in the little bag right away. And this is another example of that one.
Should use some more of that berry glue.
You're trying to make me unfocused. You guys, he's trying to be making me not focused.
At least you're not cooking like Amy is and trying to watch it.
Yeah, Amy. No. What are we having for dinner? I'm hungry. I need a, what did she say? Philly cheesesteak. Oh. People talking about food while I'm crafting in here. I'm really going to want that now. I'm telling you, yeah, for sure. Oh, look how cute. She was definitely right. Red was the right color. And I'm going to get my little gemstones out. They're brand new. Why buy them if you're not going to play with them, right? They're supposed to be like full strings of it, but putting that all the way across the card would drive me nuts. You just need a little bauble of glitter in the middle of the flower, and that's it. Just one little bauble. Y'all know what a bauble is, right?
No.
Got something in there that's going to drive me nuts. Bauble is an embellishment that glitters or glows or does something for your project. You know, little baubles. All right. Oops, I got apparently a bunch of leaves in there. Oh, so cute. Okay, I'm going to bump this up, pop it up with the dot. And then I need that little, here it is, the littlest die from that die set. I'm making a mess. Why you let me make a mess? It's all your fault, James.
Sure.
All right, let's use, I would like to use red, but if I do that, I can't stamp anything on it because red's too dark. So let's use a yellow. Again with the yellow. Or let's try orange. I don't know if I'll like it, but I've got orange here too. That's really orange. What about, I don't want to use a pearl card. What color do I use, James?
Tangerine.
How about lipstick red? Nope, mixing reds. Not good at all. I might just have to use white. Or, oh, I have this goldenrod. This is the one. Yes, yes. This is called Sunshine. What?
Not too bright, not too dark.
Right, it's goldenrod. Just, it's like Goldilocks. Just right. Oh boy, I'm off on some weird thing going on in my head now, you guys. It's a little crafty, but
Amy and Dawn are talking about bacon again.
woo!
Amy and Dawn.
Amy and Dawn, you're making them hungrier. They don't care, honey. That's their job. Make men hungry. We know men fall for the women that make their stomachs all better. Full. All right, I'm going to cut this to be the last thing I cut with the die cutting machine. But I want it falling out on the floor. So. Now these cuts that I keep these with my actual dies. Because if I ever run across needing that color from that die frame, I already have it. See how clever?
Shannon said use vellum.
What?
Use vellum.
Use vellum. Oh, for the label, for the sentiment die. Well, that would be cute. I don't think I know where mine is, but I think that's cute. Idea. It would like put that hello perfectly on there too, or the whatever word it was I'm using. I gotta clean up a little before I get any more of this stuff. Moments, it's called, from this stamp set. Okay.
We may just have to try this way of making bacon like Amy does.
Why? What is she saying?
She does hers in the oven.
Bacon in the oven? Yeah.
You know, you put it, so she puts it in a cold oven. You know, you don't preheat it. Then you set the oven for 400 degrees and let it cook for 20 minutes.
Uh-huh. And it just cooks.
Yep.
I am using
Shannon says bacon in the oven is the only way.
Versifying Clear Nocturne Black. The word Moments. I'm getting it all over me. Want it off to this edge because some of this label is going to be behind the flower. Now, do I want it this way?
Yes.
It really hangs far off the card, though, James.
No, not too far though. That's not bad.
We're going to put it this way.
That looks good.
Oops, I forgot to take the,
Yeah, you should take that sticky thing off.
what you call it off. Actually, it's not sticky at all. It's the non-sticky part. Right. There. My glue. I do like this glue, guys. Tammy may have found her new favorite glue.
Unwashed just her Misty is finally shipped.
That's good. Did she buy the big one or the little baby one? The mini Misty.
I bet she bought the mini one.
Yeah, the big one is expensive, I think. It wasn't something that I would, ever really need that big. Moments is covering up. I got to get more this way. And I wanted this to be in one of the white spots. I'm going to pull Moments out just a little.
Faith has taken her PSAT test tomorrow.
Ooh,
So watching this is de-stressing.
that's good. Keep watching, girly. Pull the layers up. And that's it. I'm in love with this project. Okay, let's get some dies away. We're going to have 2 winners.
2 winners?
2 winners.
All right.
One of each of you are going to get one or the other die. And then you can make something and you could actually post your project. Here, you can put it on my face when we turn around. So I'm talking to people. I am talking, but I'm not like talking to people.
Not yet.
I am looking at it.
Okay, there you go.
All right, here I am. So, yeah, you can actually create for the release comes out and put something on our creation Facebook page. I'm sure the design team would love to see what you guys make with it.
So waiting for the first one.
Oh, can they see it?
Nope.
They can't see the span.
Once I get the second screen out. So the first one is Marsha.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. So, James, put the TLC designs customer service at gmail.com address across the bottom. Please email me there. I promise by tomorrow I will look at it. Let me know you are the winner. Give me your snail mail address so I can ship that out to you. And maybe I'll put one of my new copies. That's
Okay,
the
you wanted the second one, right?
I do, yeah.
All right, spin it again.
Okay. You took Marsha's name out of it.
It does automatically.
Oh, that's good.
See how black's it out.
No, I can't see over there. Your head's in the way.
Clark Kent's.
Oh! Hey! One of the men that are joining my religion tonight at 8 o'clock. Hopefully he's still here. Please email me at the address that he has going across squirrely. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Scrolling across the bottom of the page, and let me know that you're one of the winners and your snail mail address, and I will send it out to you. Thank you very much for everybody that joined me tonight. The release is going to be Saturday. It's an Instagram hop, so if you go to TLC Designs Instagram page, these projects will be up as pictures on that page. And then you hop along, leave us a little bit of a message, let us know what you think of the projects, which one is your favorite, that sort of thing. And we will draw a name for a winner for a $10 gift certificate to the store for any product that you might like. And we are still running the Sketch Easy 120. It's number 120. That's a challenge. That's a sketch challenge. So if you want to enter that, you can win a $5 gift card to the store as well. If there's anything that you ever want me to work on, just like usual, if there's anything you guys would like to see or something new that you've seen and you don't understand it or haven't played with it yet, I'm happy to do that. Just let me know. And we will see you next Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you all. Take care. We'll see you soon.